It's the night, a right time for laughter. We have the guys to fill the custard, even though one is a jar of mustard. Thank God it's Tuesday. We take a look at comedians, and Charles used to be one. We have a lot to say about comedy. Can you believe Gray is a jar of mustard? And then there's Lapsed. What does he do? And why is he here?
Yes, indeed, it is Tuesday. Welcome to TGIT. Some people treat Tuesday like a placeholder. Yes, Lapsed.
I'm
your
sorry. That video, my whole screen went white. I didn't even know we were on.
We're on. It's awesome.
I was
We're
doing
here.
this whole time.
It's Tuesday.
Like, what's happening? Sorry. Go ahead.
Well, what's happening is the intro. But good times, man. This is our weekly worship of stand-up. So like, subscribe, ring the bell, and stay faithful every Tuesday. Tuesday belongs to Comedy Now. I'm Gray Poupée, a passionate punchline protector and committed curator of comedy. The man in the box to my right is Charles, YouTube at WILIscredia. In comedy circles, Charles stands as a battle-tested builder of bits, resurfacing to read the room and raise the bar. How's it going, Charles?
You couldn't do further alliteration on raise the roof, maybe?
I could have. I want to keep these snappy, sir. But fair enough. And then, our third leg, as always, is Lapsed. YouTube at the Lapsed Comic Fan. Lapsed is an open mic, minted man of might, brave in the spotlight, but brittle below the belt. How's it going, Lapsed?
Apparently not so good below the belt, Gray.
Okay.
Things aren't doing good. It's very brittle down there, apparently.
It's cold.
Well,
it's cold out.
Best of luck with that. Hopefully, it starts warming up and things are better for you. But yeah, how's it going, guys? How's your weeks been?
It's going. We're halfway through February already.
Indeed. And what a special month that is.
I'm still writing 25 on all the checks that I write.
I was going to say, I rarely write the date, but still, it does seem weird. Still,
I wanted to get the hacky material out there so people could. YouTube is sort of down at the moment. That makes sense, Lost Horizons, because I myself was having issue doing a thing on my end.
I had an issue with that as well. I thought it was just my stupid internet. Okay, that makes sense.
As soon as that video went to play, the whole screen went white, and I'm looking up at the counter because I know how long the video is. I'm like, okay, is it changing? Is it changing? And then I saw you guys, and I say, it should be okay.
So, the fact that people are in the chat would tell me that it's working to some degree.
It's working good enough.
As long as it registers somewhere. And on the VOD it works, then so be it. Well, whatever. Well, thanks to those of you who are trudging along through this with us.
Indeed. Well, fellas, I know one of the things that people are always asking us is, what is your preference towards comedy? And you guys have always been a bit bashful, so I think there's only one scientific way that we can answer the audience. And quite frankly, that is with a blind, scientific, if you will, ranking. So you just go with your gut without knowing what's coming next.
Do you think we should have an impartial spokesperson introduce that segment?
I think I'm rather impartial. I don't know what you're thinking about this, but I think we're
very, very bashful.
I think you guys are a little bashful with your preferences. So
Ray, you are the Fox News. You are the Fox News of these segments.
How dare you, sir? I'm independent. But yeah, Charles, I think let's change it up. Let's have you go first. Yeah, just a little bit different. So I'm going to have you blindly rank without knowing what's coming next. Just your favorite comedian from a list.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Woody Allen.
Comedian. Is there a chance that these people haven't done stand-up?
No, they've done stand-up. It might have been a while, but you've never seen Woody on stage?
It
was a powerful time, man.
I will not answer that without speaking to my lawyer first. Well, I wasn't alive the last time he did stand-up, so I feel like that
could be true.
I'm gonna wait. 4.
4. Okay. Well, Whitney Cummings.
What's happening here?
Your favorite comedian from a list?
Yeah. I don't know what. 3. See, I'm trying to like read ahead at what the hell's coming up, and that's kind of screwing things up.
Bobby Slayton, the pit bull of comedy.
Oh.
Are you familiar with his work?
Oh, I think I do know where this is going. Shit. 2.
2. Okay. Bobby Slayton fan. Nick DiPaolo.
Shit. 5.
5. Ooh. Okay. Meaning your number 1 choice is Bill Cosby.
Yeah,
okay.
That fits. That's. Yeah.
I mean, he's got some iconic albums.
Are these comedians that were in the Epstein list? Is that what these comedians were?
I mean, they're on lists for sure.
They're definitely on neighborhood watch lists.
Well, Whitney Cummings, apparently, Mr. Epstein is quite a fan of Whitney Cummings.
Specific bit. Ben Shapiro wouldn't have appreciated the
bit. Charles got the brain damage and the damage of the brain.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Charles. Your answers have kept us apprised of your comedic preferences, and we appreciate that, sir. Lapsed. Could I get you to go ahead and blindly rank 1 through 5 without knowing what's coming next? Just your favorite comedian from a list. Chris D'Elia.
God.
Oh.
Like, why? Why is this the thing? Why are these 3?
3. Okay, interesting.
He does have
Horatio Sands. Yeah. Are you familiar with the SNL alumni, Horatio Sands?
Yeah. 4.
4. Okay.
This is not a good list.
Joe Gatto. Impractical Jokers guy. Took a turn into stand up a little bit.
2. I do like Scoopski Potato. Scoopski Potato is rather good.
Jerry Seinfeld.
I'm gonna say 1 because at least I know he does jokes in front of people.
Huh. So that means your number 5 is Jeff Ross. Interesting.
I am perfectly fine with all of that.
Huh.
I am 100%. You didn't get, Jeff Ross's his what was that, cornrows era Jeff Ross?
No, I decided to go straight to take a banana for the ride. I like Jeff Ross, but
Jeff Ross doing his best Charles Patterson impersonation there in the red.
When I saw the hat, I was like, I got to go with it.
I don't like any of these choices.
Yeah.
How dare you, sir? They are on lists.
Gray, you're sneaky.
Thank you.
You're sneaky because you put names in there that like these people just don't do stand up. And that's
what are you talking about? Everyone's taking the stage.
I got Jeff Ross and Jerry Seinfeld. That was like the only one. And I'll be honest, out of the 2, I would much rather fall asleep to Jerry Seinfeld. It'll make it happen quicker. Jeff Ross is just going to anger me, and then looking at him is unpleasant.
I love me some Jeff Ross. Come on, man. It's the Roastmaster General.
I'm sure you do.
Thank you. If predictability were an Olympic sport, you'd be on the podium waving, sir. Thank you.
Troy says blindly rank how much you can separate an art from an artist. That was that list. That list was essentially.
I endorsed that comment.
Yeah. I mean, it was a list.
So when you come up with these, Gray, like, do you do like in-depth analysis and research?
Usually, yes, extremely in depth. What can I say?
I could tell.
Greg chats and
Just if an idea comes to me, I kind of write down some names. That's all.
types into Chat GPT. Hey, any comedians that are also on the pedophile list? Can you bring up any of those that have in common?
Can you export it to a PDF, please? Like, God damn it.
No, I gotta say, I was able to research all of those without ChatGPT, but thank you. I like analog research, if you will. But yeah, guys, how has your week been? Have you guys partaken in any comedy over this last week?
Well, Friday the 13th, we did comedy that didn't know it was comedy.
That was great
That's for sure.
Space.
Yeah.
The gift that keeps on giving. It is.
Nah.
It's a top 10 Friday the 13th movie for me.
Or it's great. Some might say that it is in the top 5 of Friday the 13th lists.
Hey, what up, Orange Avenger? Yes, we do understand that YouTube is quite messed up right now. Thank you for joining us, even though, the
Thanks,
parent page is broken. We appreciate you finding us here.
Yes.
Yeah, I happened to catch a couple of specials, or 3 of them.
3.
Well, 3. I was busy. I only had a time for a few. Mo Gilligan in the Moment. It's kind of funny. It's a Netflix one. I caught Chris Spencer's Goat Adjacent. It was kind of informative. I didn't know who Chris Spencer was. It's on Hulu. It just released like February 4th. But yeah, he's been like kind of a writer and behind the scenes for a lot of famous comics, but he kind of is doing his own thing now. So he's been Goat Adjacent for a while. And then I just happened to watch Cat Williams' latest. I think that was just released on the 10th on Netflix.
Yeah, that's
the last
I got
report.
about halfway through that. That's what I started watching.
It wasn't his strongest. I gotta say, out of those 3, I kind of dug Goat Adjacent.
Especially the beginning. Usually, like Cat Williams, even if you don't like, his whole thing, he usually comes out with a pretty good like opening, like to get everybody all riled up and all just crazy. And he just didn't do anything for me.
Yeah. I gotta admit, after I think Woke Folk was his last one, I was kind of excited to see what he was going to do next, and it doesn't seem like it was quite up there.
I actually thought that was pretty funny.
Well, and he had that like major Club Shay Shay interview that just did like millions upon millions of views, where he was talking shit on the Rogan Sphere and a whole lot of other stuff.
Well, but he also opened some some doors that some people didn't want opened.
True.
That interview is if you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's a very interesting interview.
It's a shame that like tea and drama is what gets the most attention. Not just genuine talent.
Yeah, it is
some shit stirring.
You're right, because it's in anything too. It's in anything. Like even if like you watch like unless like it's like a documentary style something, even like video game videos now is like, here's the people that fucked me over in this game. And can you believe it? And you're just like, Jesus Christ. It's everywhere.
I've watched like makeup YouTubers drama. I've watched like a good 10 minutes of a video and like, I don't know who any of these people are. Why am I still watching this?
There was big beef that happened in the comic book world over the past like week or two. One of the biggest comic book YouTubers got called out by another smaller. No. It was Comics Explained got called out by
the biggest one.
Another black creator for not being black enough and following like Nerdrotic and those other people that are white supremacists.
He went a lot further than that.
Yeah, he did. I don't want to get it, but I just think it's hilarious. It's like, God forbid you cover what the fuck you want to read, Yeah, that's why I could never be any other race except pathetically white, because like there's too much responsibility. Like you didn't read my black book. Like fuck, I forgot. My bad.
Well, I'm happy to not be in that universe.
I very rarely comment on. I didn't say anything, but I was just like, geez, wow, it's even come into comic books where it's not like this artist is better than this artist, or I hate the way this.
Oh, it's
person
never
writes.
that.
Well, it used to be in comic books. Like I have literally seen big giant nerds nose to nose arguing about Batman's cape, and I'm not joking.
It's just weird that this negative drama stuff just takes hold, and somehow it's invasive everywhere.
Listen, if you were near
that being
me
said,
and the sun shined on you, like I could reflect rays back in. I could burn people with the whiteness that I am.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
I do feel like there's a lot of dryness coming over a lot of vaginas across the world with your speech right now.
Hey, I'm sure there is. Do I care?
Ooh.
Not really.
Ooh, fighting about Batman's cape.
Hey, listen, I didn't say I was. I said I've seen it.
No,
I have seen it.
It is just not a conversation you hear amongst the nightclub goers.
No.
Well, I guess completely unlike what we were talking about, where smaller creators are using clout of bigger creators and spreading drama and stuff. We are currently in week 3 of preseason of the road to TGIT's March Hackness 2026. This is unprecedented time right here. Again, we have something kind of major going on here. Charles, did you want to give a little bit of information on what we're doing here?
So it's go time. You guys, we're going to be giving you over the course of the episode a series of names. It'll be four segments of 4 names. If you want a way to think about things, just cut every section in half and give us 2 names for every 4 you see, or 8 total for the 16 you'll see at the end that you think are hacks. We're going to be giving you segments, 4 names over the course of the episode, and then the whole list of 16, which we'll give you another 16 next week. But we're going to cut these 2 lists in half, and then as of March, we'll be down to 16 from 32, and that will start the official tournament of March Hackness. Now, you don't necessarily have to hate the comedian's material. I would say that being hack, I'm hack. I know I've been hacked quite a few times. It's Gray, you have a definition of hack?
I do.
Okay.
So the meaning of hack is having been overused, unoriginal, or trite, or at least that's the meaning of hackneyed, where hack comes from. And when we say a joke is hack, we don't mean the comedian's bad or untalented, anything like that. We mean the idea is so familiar that the audience can predict the punchline before it lands. Most comedians write hack material at some point. A lot of great comedians grow out of it. And we're not saying that this is a moral judgment. It's just a note about the craft. Just if you know where the joke is going before the punchline landed, that's probably hack. If you've heard essentially the same joke from multiple comedians before, it's probably hack. If the joke relies on everybody knows this instead of like any specific POV, that's probably hack.
Yeah.
Was the biggest reaction applause instead of laughter? Again, that's probably hack. This list that I'm doing, it's pretty hack. What we're trying to get you to do is you've already given us the names. Thanks to you. We got them in the comments for our videos, in the actual live chat. And then we also got some names in secret because some people were a little bit afraid of naming names. But we appreciate that. Now we have kind of a bigger list. We're looking to narrow it down some. I see some in the audience are a little bit skeptical that this is in the neighborhood of math. It doesn't have to be math. Charles, should we bring up the first 4 names?
So put up the first 4.
Okay.
It's Andrew Dice Clay, David Lucas, Hans Kim, and Uncle Laser. Now, an easy way to think about this moving forward is take 2 of these 4. You don't necessarily have to do that, but what we're showing you here, you're going to want to have half at the end of this episode. So if you only want to keep 1 name from this list, but 3 from the next one, that's fine. But just keep in mind half of the number of comedians we're showing you. And you want to select someone that you do think is hack. So this is a list, a tournament that maybe a comedian wouldn't admit to winning. So
Yeah.
it's not bad, but it's also not something people will hang their hat on.
It's not a huge honor, but there is a trophy involved. So you don't want to win it, but we will be mailing it to the winner come the end of March.
Indeed.
I'm getting that shit 3D printed. It's going to someone's PO box.
Yeah.
Well, hell yeah. All right, guys. Well, I guess should we get on with the I guess the first major segment here.
What?
We've
You
got an
mean
intro
blind
now.
rankings was not that?
Oh, that's just a fun way of letting the audience know scientifically your preferences. Don't worry about that.
Mhm.
This is the first actual piece. We get an intro.
Next name called, same damn hope, same short walk, same tight throat. I know it's rough, I know it's cruel, but I keep watching the bucket pull.
Yeah.
That's
5 minutes
right.
alone. My favorite song.
Yeah, it's definitely that song. Yeah, it's good times here. So this is a segment where we're just taking a look at the 1 minute bucket pulls from Kill Tony. Yes,
I will try to
Len.
comment as much as I can. For some reason, videos are not playing for me that well.
Really?
Oh, no.
I don't know. Yeah,
Huh.
I don't. I heard the song, so hopefully I can hear that.
I don't think
Well, you
there's
missed
any.
so much with the video. There was a lot going on there. It was.
I don't think there's-
All I saw was Tony Hinchcliffe like this with a bunch of names.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the entire
basically what it
video.
was.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, it turned white.
not a lot of
and then that
production
was
went
it.
into it.
I don't think
Yeah.
there's anything visual. There's not any prop comics or anything in these lists, in these bucket pulls. So you're
If not,
in
I'll
good
just
shape.
pretend. I'll just pretend.
sure.
But
Don't let people know
the
that we're
goal
not-
here,
Go on,
we're
Greg.
gonna guess what size book the contestant won on Kill Tony, the comedian. Granted, we do understand a lot of the size of the book does go off of how long their interview is. We're not looking at that. We're just doing 5 minutes alone with these bucket pulls.
Mhm.
Thus the slightly different Pantera song. Hell yeah. Let's get into the bucket pull.
Quick,
And
quick.
gentlemen, your first bucket pull of the night.
Sorry, quick.
The
I
choices
apologize.
are no book, small book, medium book, large book.
Okay.
It is nice that they added in the medium. It used to just be small and then sometimes tiny, but I don't think he's done the tiny before, or for a while, I should say. All right, first bucket pull.
Goes by the name of Zachariah Tourette's Tippett. Here we go. Here we go.
What's good, everybody? So my name is Zachariah Tippett. I have this cool thing called Tourette syndrome. And tonight, y'all need to know that children are mean. I used to explain Tourette syndrome as sort of a superpower. And then one kid stood up and yelled, What makes you think you to be a superhero? You can't even win a game of hide and seek. And he emoted on me. So after a few Triple H moves later, I'm no longer allowed to be a motivational speaker. Now I'm a Walmart greeter. Welcome. Fuck you. Thank you, everybody.
Fuck yeah, 50.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is hilarious, Justin. I did not realize Jim Norton was the guest. Awesome, love it.
Mhm.
But yeah, okay. So I think this dude has a kind of cheat code. Tony likes
He has a cheat code.
differently. Well, Tony really
He's
likes
got
the differently
fucking
abled type.
Tourette's.
I don't think he's got a Tourette's person on his staff yet, and he does kind of have his whack back. So I don't know. I think he's going to enjoy this guy, and he was kind of personable in his 1 minute. While it's not the most hilarious jokes, he was getting laughs throughout. I think this dude earns a large one.
That's
I'm
an
going large book.
Interesting rendition. his version of Tourette's sounds more like poor people's homes when you hear their fire alarm is the batteries are low. Like that's basically just
Smoke
like,
detector.
yeah,
Huh.
it's very. I mean, I'm sure it sucks. Yeah, there it is. It's like sounds like that every now and again. Just but whatever the hell that. Sorry, clapped. I stepped on you there.
No. You didn't. I was just saying, like, he's got Tourette's, Gray. I understand that he's building a
He's also got a
wax pack.
sweatshirt.
Oh boy, I'll trade that for Tourette's.
Yeah,
but yeah, I was. He actually told jokes.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
I mean, like, off the jokes. I mean, I wish he would have been able to do more because he could have been building more, to something. And I think
Does feel like
joke-
superpower could have been something more than just hide and seek, but fair enough.
Well, the joke though, says with the Walmart greeter, "Fuck you." It works especially well if he has his moment there.
Mm.
It does work. So I think he knew what he was doing with that one. Because it
Yeah.
looked like his hand, he was doing the finger sometimes, or uncontrollably, but saying
Right.
fuck as well. So that might be his tick. That I thought that worked really well. I actually like that guy. That was actually okay.
His presence was really good too. I
Yeah.
wouldn't be surprised if he's had an issue getting booked, but this is probably the perfect place for him.
I agree. I think they're going to look. I do like the concept of a ceiling bird.
I just imagine Charles sitting there. Fuck. Gotta change the batteries. Fuck. I'm gonna go big book.
Big book.
You both say
Okay.
big. Interesting.
Yeah, did we overshoot? I went big. You should have gone like medium or something. But let's see.
Well, I'm
Zachariah, very fun set, an amazing interview. Here's a big joke book coming at you. Boom. Quentin.
all right.
And he said amazing interview. That's what I was telling you, man. He seemed very personable on stage. I was pretty sure he could translate it. That scene.
Yeah, you know
Okay,
what?
Charles? I'm going to just talk about the comedy since that's
Thank
what you're
you.
asking us for.
Thank you.
Off of
Well,
that,
I'm just saying.
comparatively
predicting-
to other people.
Gray is that asshole kid in school that's like, well, I went and found out what type of paper this is printed on, so I know that you love this, this, and this. Like, dude, no extra credit. We're just judging the stand-up, man.
I'd say off of the stand-up, except
true.
for that one guy, either was on the first one or last week. I thought he might have had some of the better presence and some of the better jokes. You feel like he integrated his Tourette's into it. So I thought
That's what I was going off of. But if you want to consider me an asshole for going off of that, fair enough.
No, you were
We're
talking
saying
about
he
the interview.
had
Yeah, it's
the
a fun interview.
personability. He was personable on that stage. I was pretty sure he could transfer that to an interview.
It's weird
So I
because
say he's going to get the large.
I don't recall this segment being called "Oops, All Interviews."
No, Pantera originally called it that. I don't know if you remember the song, but I didn't talk about the interview. I said, I bet that would lead to a good interview. On top of that, this guy seems to be what Tony is looking for.
Mhm.
I think he's going to get the big one.
What?
That's all I'm saying.
Having a mental illness, sir? Is that what he's looking for?
Well, Charles,
I don't view
went
it as a
off-
mental illness. I view it as a special ability.
I went off the jokes and
Thank
the
you.
material. And
Someone's
that's
paying
That's
attention.
what I thought.
As did I.
Like I said,
But you can
him or the-
chastise me.
Him or the other one guy I couldn't remember were the only two that I thought deserved big books out of the three we've done so far. The three instances we've done out of the material wise. So
Yeah.
I actually like
Well-
that. I would listen to him for more minutes to see what else he could do.
For sure. I
More
would like to see where
minutes.
that guy goes.
Well,
when he
I didn't
has
know how
more than 1
to
minute.
word it. I didn't know how to word it there. So
No
The
more
fact that
than
he got a
7.
big book, I think we'll see that dude in the future. But
Yeah.
there is zero shot that this one will also be a big book. I'm predicting it now. I know, Charles. I did that without going off the minute, but you rarely see 2 in a row. But let's see. I could be wrong.
Jones, everybody. Here comes Quentin. Hey.
Happy New Year, everybody. Since it's a new year, I decided to make new rules for myself. My newest rule is I decided I'm going to stop dating women with cats. Yeah, it's tough because I don't know if y'all knew this, but women with cats are the biggest hoes out here. And it's so easy to keep a cat woman happy. because she's already used to somebody in her house that doesn't love her. Like my ex used to have a cat, and it's weird because I'm trying to be a good guy, but clearly she loves abuse. Because like every time she would feed her cat would just beat her ass. I'm like, God damn. And I'm jealous. I'm like, damn, I want her to cook for me, so I figure if I want some food, I got to keep it even with the cat. I didn't hit her, but what I did do was gaslight her and knock shit over from time to time. And it's not for the best reason. It's not because I hate cats, not because I hate cat women. I'm just allergic. Yeah, and I don't think women respect how hard it is to have sex on Benadryl. That's my time, y'all. Quentin Jones.
Quentin.
I have the same shoes on as he does right now. I literally have the same shoes. I can't lift it up that high, but
we believe you.
The same ones. Same.
So he got like a chortle and then a kind of exhalation from me. Did you guys laugh at his material? I think somebody in your house that already hates them or whatever, that got me like a little bit of a chortle.
I just thought that gaslighting and knocking shit over randomly was good.
So I don't know about stand-up, but as far as being an internet presence, he's pretty hack for wearing his merch shirt on stage. That's one thing I'll say.
Didn't even notice. He was wearing his own shirt?
I didn't.
What about the Tourette's guy? You weren't getting mad at him and his shirt.
Well, he wasn't wearing an ad that said, check out my Insta.
Oh, I didn't even
fair enough.
notice. I was like more paying attention. I was trying to figure out if that was the drummer for the Roots. So, they look very similar.
Sure.
But no, I thought he was funny and he told jokes well. He told the jokes well, I thought, for what we see usually on Kill Tony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These two right here actually told their jokes well so far. So they had good delivery. I'm gonna say Big Book, probably.
You going Big Book?
Well, based off the material, yes. I can't factor in the interview or what's happening after that.
Well, I am factoring it in, but what can I say? I'm doing a little bit of detective work based off of what I've seen.
But that's
I'm
not
make
what
a
this
prediction
segment's
for what's
about.
going on. For you, it's not. I am
No,
here.
it's literally not.
I am analyzing what I saw, and then I'm guessing what would happen after this. Okay, so based off his material alone, I think he's very personable again. He's got stage presence, like Charles was saying. I didn't see a lot of laughter. Sadly,
how much do you expect in a minute?
Well, I was hoping for like a couple more kind of big pops. I think there is kind of room with the cat thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's got potential to like really kill it in the interview. But if I'm going off the material alone, I think I'd go like medium.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. I'm sticking with it. It looks like Troy's backing me up here. Medium. It was all right.
Yeah.
And then Orange is saying he didn't really sell the joke. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, it does feel like this guy's a little bit newer in his. I don't know how long either of these last two guys have been doing it, but
I think the material is fine. I don't think it's refined for a minute. I think in an otherwise 10-minute set, it would flow better. But I don't know how anyone would refine their material for a minute. So he's probably used to setting up the thing and letting it breathe a little bit. It's some people will look like your favorite type, Gray, the people that do, just a sentence and that quirky thing. There's a lot more opportunity for laughs per minute with that quirky shit, where something where you're like setting something up, you don't have as much time for the LPMs. So
from what I've noticed, if you're taking longer to set it up, that payoff has to have punch to it.
That's fair.
You said it a lot better than what I was trying to get at, but I think with the minute, you've got to have a couple different defined punchlines. If you're going to do it where it's kind of more one long story, like kind of the people with cats thing, either you got to pepper in a few more laughs per minute, or that main one has to really pop. And I feel like I got that. So I'm not going big off of the bat. He could nail it in the interview, but off the material alone, I'd go medium, man. I think there's a little bit of refinement and he'd be there.
I would really like to see you bring the same energy to William Montgomery's 1 minute. Like,
oh, dude, when he hits,
a fucking genius.
When he hits, they're home runs, man. When he misses, it is such a whiff. And that's the
those
thing with William
interviews, though.
Montgomery. Every single set is a whiff, but what he always knocks out of the park is those interviews. It's a show, sir. And he puts on a
Oops,
show.
all interviews.
Yeah, I'm gonna book a nice interview club appearance sometime soon.
You should, man. It's a show. You're putting on a show for the people. You're not
can
just
start-
reading from a
You can
joke.
just tell me stories, Charles, and I'll be very amused for you.
We call that poetry, Gray. It's a coffee house, what you're referring to.
I'm not. I'm talking about a club, man,
Welcome
and
to
a
the
show.
Beehive.
Okay, just wait. You'll see later. There are different types of shows.
Gray,
but
you
yeah.
said large. No, you said medium, and Laps. You
I said
large?
medium. I think Laps went large. I don't see two larges in a row, but
Okay.
maybe I'm wrong.
Jones.
Man.
Quentin Jones, everybody. Fun times, Quentin.
Ooh,
Congratulations.
he's got a lot of 20 in his hand.
Good set. Fun interview. Here's a big joke book.
Congrats.
Boom. There you go. Ladies
Way to
and
go,
gentlemen,
Lap.
your next.
book.
Congrats. You were and Ian Fidance is there. Hell yeah. I definitely have to watch this episode. Love me some Jim Norton and Ian Fidance. Okay. Well, congrats, Laps. You were 2 to my 1.
To fit
Congrats.
into what's his name? The guy who always dresses up
Ray?
as something. Right.
Adam
I
Ray.
would love to see Chip Chipperson on this panel rather. And no offense to Jim Norton, but I would love
That
to
would
see
be
just
fun.
a full episode of Chip Chipperson up there.
He is so annoying. It's amazing. Get it. One of my favorite ones was Duncan Trussell and his, I forget what he called his ventriloquist dummy, but it just seems so stupid, but man, did it work in this setting. So yeah, man, I would love to see Chip Chipperson for the annoying factor. I think it would work out perfectly. All right, Lapsed. I hear you. My smoke detector's going off. Let me hit play. We're going for bucket poll number 3.
This bucketful goes by the name of CJ Kaiserman, everyone. CJ Kaiserman. Here he is.
You know how degrading it is to have a homeless man put his sign down when he sees your car pull up? Yeah, you guys too, huh? Yeah, happened to me on my way here. I pulled off on 5th Street and this homeless guy just, maybe homeless, but they're not dumb. I rolled my window down, tried giving him money. He tried handing me a water bottle. That's how bad it is for me. Seriously. I drive a really old, beat-up 2002 Honda CR-V. It's been rear-ended probably as many times as Tony. Yeah. I'm also like dumb broke though. Like I won't even buy a Powerball ticket till it's at least at 1 billion. Am I gonna risk $5 for $20 million? You know, like what's that really gonna do for me? Happy Black History Month, guys. For those who celebrate. Not this guy apparently. It's okay. Still got like a week and a half left. All right, I'll just end it there. Thank you.
Yeah.
Wow. So we were talking about Hack before. I gotta be honest, I've heard like, I don't know, 10 or 15 different versions of that. The homeless guy actually handed me water, or he actually tried to donate to me. I don't know, man. I didn't feel like he had an angle on any of these jokes. They just kind of...
Would it be fair to call making a joke, a gay joke at Tony's expense? Would that be considered hack by this moment?
I would think so. Literally, it's happened. So I forget what episode they're on, but it feels like at least every single episode, a version of that comes up, especially the term rear-ended. That seems to keep going towards Tony.
It's a sideways
I think at this
swipe.
point it's hack.
It's a
It's
sideways-
expected if David Lucas is roasting him. That's pretty much the only thing is he calls David Lucas fat. David Lucas calls him gay. That's expected. It's not exactly hack, but man.
But his material had nothing to do with gay. It had nothing to do with getting rear-ended. It was just, let me take that swipe at Tony because, you know, this fits in the homeless man minute that I have here.
Yeah, I mean, he is talking about how horrible his car is. So I guess there's kind of a transition between there. You know, it's been rear-ended like Tony. I don't know, man. It feels very hack, every part of this. And he doesn't feel comfortable on stage. I'm not sure how early this is on his career. I'm assuming based off of his his apparent age, how young he looks, and then kind of how nervous he is on stage. I'm assuming this is kind of early in his career. I think he'll find a voice, but I don't think he's found it yet. I'd go small book on this one.
Lapsed?
Yeah, it wasn't funny at all. It just wasn't, and it was very awkward. I mean, I give him credit for going up there and trying, but
Sure.
Yeah, we all do.
Basing this off of the comedy, at least I am, and I would say no book at all. That was terrible.
It sounds to me like he's working on the same bit. He's probably got like 5 to 6 minutes, but like he's very structured. I'm assuming he lives in Austin because there's a lot of talk about homeless people in Austin.
Yep.
It feels like he's been working on that, but it's not polished by any stretch just yet.
Plus, he also said dumb broke as opposed to just broke. Like, what's $20 million gonna do for me? I'm dumb broke. Like, what?
Well, there was also another weirdness where he was saying like, but homeless people, they're not actually stupid. It's like, what? Is that like a common misconception? Is it just, these people are stupid, so that's why they're on the... I don't understand.
The lotto joke needs more time in the oven too.
Yeah.
Like he did
so, but even that, I swear I've heard that like at least a dozen times where people are talking about like, that's not high enough of a prize for me.
And it's fleshed out better too. If it's been used before, it's been fleshed out better.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no book, but I highly doubt they'll give him no book. But I'm giving him no because it was stupid.
Yeah, but he had punchlines. I think no book is like the people who get up there and there's not.
That's fine what you think. This is what I think. This is my box down.
Hey, I'm just basing it off of intuition, but fair enough.
I'm basing it off of the jokes.
Based.
Well,
the jokes
as
suck.
shitty as they were, there were jokes there. I think that deserves small book, but let's see.
Were there jokes there?
DJ, fun times. You are leaving here with a medium black.
What? He must have killed it on that fucking interview because there is no way that's a medium.
It's a shame. We'll never know. Shame.
Yeah.
See what happens next. Your next bucket pull goes by the name of Matt.
Matt.
Okay, so there's Matt something, but medium. I can't see anything but he must have nailed that interview and gotten way less nervous. Just he did not have good energy going into that interview. I can't imagine that.
Why do you insist on putting tags on this? We'll never know.
I'm just saying, man.
What happened
to
in the
me,
interview, Gray?
he somehow fixed it.
Charles, stop.
All right.
Will not be playing by the rules of your game. Stop.
Well, I mean,
even though this is scientifically thought out,
there's no science in this one. It's arbitrary. It's not even the show, man. But fair enough.
No, we get it. We get it.
Banwart. Matt Banwart, everybody. Here he is.
I got 2 degrees in 4 years in college. Brag. I was always bad at school. What I realized is in order to take advanced classes, you had to take arts appreciation, a global perspective, and a social diversity course. And I realized there's a glitch in the scheduling software. By chance, dance appreciation counted as all 3. So I thought about it, and I was like, man, I could take feminism 1, 2, and 3, or I could study how to be great at parties. My friends hate it. They're like, Matt, you're cheating your education. I was like, yeah, that's the point. I'm the one paying for it. I remember one day I walk in, my roommate, he's like sitting on his desk, he's furious, he's like typing, he's like, I have to do a 10-page paper right now on fragile masculinity. And I was like, oh, boo-hoo. He was like, no, dude, you don't know what fragile masculinity is. That's when men are too afraid to be seen as a feminist. They put themselves through trials and tribulations, arbitrarily living lives of silent suffering. And I was like, damn, that's tough. This is the mashed potato. This is what I've been doing all month. I'm not even good at it. All right, that was my minute.
Oh,
dear.
So that's what a no book is to me. There were not punchlines there. Like, okay, he did the mashed potato for a second, but to me, a mashed potato is not a punchline. 0, no book, nothing.
He had a wordy set there for Like I think I've told you this. You want to get there in 3, especially if you're only doing a minute. You want something for people to laugh at every 3 sentences or so. And I don't think
he definitely laughed.
Yeah, yeah, that could be nerves. I'm not going to call anyone out for shit they're doing with their nerves, but yes,
You had a lot of nerves, man.
What the hell just happened?
Yeah,
I am.
Well, you could see
here for having seen him.
You could see he had parts that he thought were going to like laugh, like he kind of paused, and then when he saw that there was nothing, he just kind of like motor mouth through the next part of it.
He just told us what college courses he was taking.
yeah, I'm guilty of that too. When you expect something and it doesn't happen, suddenly like the fucking meter starts going faster, and I don't know. Like his set is really wordy. Like I don't. It's great that you're smart and you're using your thesaurus, but you don't need to do that.
His mom thinks he's funny. Oh, that's great.
Yeah. So lapsed. What size book do you think he earned?
What he earned? Nothing. He earned nothing. And I will stick with the nothing because that was awful.
I do want the Charlie in the Willy Wonka, whatever, the Gene Wilder one of saying you get nothing. Good day, sir. I don't know why he would possibly come onto such a big platform with nothing. Do you think like this has worked? Do you think he's done stand up anywhere?
Oh, definitely. Definitely. He's done something on stage before. Like to have that, like it seems like he memorized his set. Like he needed to hit those specific words. So he's
he wasn't
done it
looking
before.
at anything, you're right.
Right.
Is there a favorable room for that? Like, how do you get chuckles off that? There is like
the interview segment, he just kills it.
Country club living. That is exactly where he tells those jokes.
Fair enough. Okay. So I think everyone's saying nothing, but
well, what's weird is this guy in an other opportunity, like the one we watched either last week or 2 weeks ago, like everyone was bad. I don't think he's as bad as he's not the worst thing we've seen, which what the fuck is that saying?
That one lady who came in dressed as the Iranian man.
Oh,
that was real bad.
Yeah. Okay. That was worse. She had punchlines, just they were god awful.
No.
She had props too.
True.
This guy kill Tony Hack.
Yeah, he did not have props or punchlines.
This guy did the mashed potato and was like, that's my joke.
It was a close.
Interpretive dance, everyone.
Yeah. It just, if you're gonna tell that long of a story, that punchline has to have some sort of payoff. And man, that mashed potato, it made me literally scoff at him. That's not the reaction you're looking for. Yeah, man, I can't see any way that he'd save it in the interview. I know that doesn't matter to you guys, but
you can't help yourself, can you?
Oh, I could help it. It's intentional at this point.
Can't even do it once.
And the best part was our initials, Stand Up Comedy Club, SUCC. We were Suck House.
You still are.
Did you get a little joke book last time you were on?
No, I got a big joke.
You got a big one? Well, guess what, buddy? You're going the wrong direction. There goes Matt.
Well, maybe he did better in that interview that we'll never know about because
I don't care about the interview. I don't care. He got a big joke book. The last time you talking about the interview, that man who just told those jokes.
What do you mean jokes?
A big book last
time. He just did the mashed potato. He did a build up to doing the mashed potato for 3 seconds. I don't think there were jokes.
I apologize because I left that last line in there because
that was part of the interview.
The last thing he said in the interview was explaining Suck House, and to just get shit on like that was hysterical.
Ian Fidance is amazing, and man, he is quick. I would find it an honor to be roasted by Ian Fidance. So hell yeah, he's got that to use as a credit now. But I think they were too generous with the little joke book.
The fact that this is his second time and he had a big book and now, I don't know.
Maybe
I
he
wonder.
had a minute and I don't know. It's hard to speculate. But yeah, this was, I think, extremely generous. I would not have given him a little joke book.
I agree.
He gets nothing from me.
I agree.
Onward, everybody. And back to the bucket we go. Here we go. Make some noise for your next bucket pull. It is Kirsty Hayden, everybody. Kirsty Hayden.
Ooh. Thank you. We got
It's Mitch Hedberg.
Yeah. I don't know if y'all can tell by looking at me, but I don't have a house. I don't. I'm actually living through this app I found where I find strangers who choose me to stay at their place, water their plants, take care of their pets. It's called Hinge. No, but I do go from house to house, and it usually goes pretty well. But one time I was taking care of this cat, and when I came home, I discovered that the cat had gotten into my dirty laundry and chewed up only my underwear. So, weird way to find out you have a yeast infection. Yeah, you can take the puss out of the panties, but you can't take the panties out of the puss. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
So I've been high like that many times in my life. And,
yeah, but have you started a set with just vocal fry?
I don't know.
She was like, it was really weird.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, I mean, there were some jokes there, but I don't know. The Hinge thing, I feel like I've heard that so many different times. I guess it's kind of a twist on it, but
dude, I'm sorry. Something that I've seen in the few weeks we've been doing this is I'm gonna put myself into the bucket pull. Let me get real fucking high. Is the stupidest fucking thing you could do.
I mean, what if it's magic though? You never know. They're looking for their lottery win. It might be just the right concoction.
Selfish. It's selfish because you're feeling fine.
It kind of.
I think part of it is the bar next door is called Poor Decisions, so you've got that subliminally in your mind, and then they serve pictures of mixed drinks for some reason.
There's a difference between being drunk and high, though. That was not drunk. That was either she smoked a lot of weed and took some opiates, or she smoked a bunch of weed and took a benzo.
More like nopiates, am I right?
Yeah.
How do you know that she's not
infections.
She could just be a Dimitri Martin fan. You never know. I don't know. Wasn't that what Keegan Carmichael was saying? I don't know, man. She definitely is on something, but she's remembering her jokes. Like they're kind of there. Just I don't think they're good jokes.
I mean,
based off the material alone, I
that's still
Mitch Garofalo. It does.
I know.
Dude, imagine if her and Keegan Carmichael were doing a joke off in front of their
They're the same person.
I know.
They're the same person.
Just, I mean, there's some things that could be interesting lines. Like, can you tell I'm homeless by looking at me? Like, that could go somewhere, but
the problem is she doesn't look homeless.
They wouldn't be standing. You wouldn't be standing if you were on DMT.
What's DMT?
It's the God molecule.
Yeah, you're gone for like anywhere from 5 to 12 minutes.
I'm uninformed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I've done it twice.
She dresses like someone who either shops or works at Hot Topic. So homeless is not what I would have associated with that look.
Mm-hmm.
So the joke doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
No,
it feels like that could go somewhere too, but yeah, with her just dressed normally, it kind of does nothing. I guess it's just her way to get into the
I'll say
house things. Just
medium
kidding.
joke book, because I just based on the material, small joke book.
Uh-huh.
But I just have a feeling that the yeast infection thing, I saw them laughing at the joke.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to say medium joke book.
Uh-huh. Ray?
Yeah. What can I say? I'm a stickler for the rules. So based off the material alone, I'm going small joke book. What can I say? I didn't see anything there that warranted a bigger one, but we'll see. We'll never know about the interview.
Spoiler, I left the last sentence again for the interview, and I feel it affects the prize. That's all I'll say, but you judge for yourself.
Oh, boy.
All right. Let me ask you one more question about the Zoloft here. I've heard that when you stop antidepressants cold turkey, that you get suicidal tendencies. Did you have a low moment at all when you got off them?
Surprisingly, no. Most of the low moments were before I got on it, and then like during even there were low moments. But I think because I expected there to be so many low moments, I just didn't. It wasn't that bad. So no, but
that's Stephen Brody Stevens who killed himself.
Enjoy it.
There you go.
Was he on?
It doesn't make sense. It's a bad timing thing, but I work with Brian Redband, so you can't control it. When I'm looking over here, he gets to do whatever he wants.
I'm in a good headspace. I
Perfect.
think that I'm gonna kill myself. Maybe tonight.
No, don't. No, don't. I can't have that kind of fucking press. I can't have that kind of press.
And don't write a suicide note in it.
Yeah. No, you got it. You're leaving here with a big joke book. Fun times, Kirsty Hayden. There you go. Boom.
Huh.
I hate this.
Who would have thought that the interview affected the joke book? Huh.
We know that's what it does.
Yes.
That's the whole point. It's that the fact that this isn't about the jokes.
I think that was a pity biggin. So they just touched on the light topics of like stopping medication and suicide.
So I apologize for shoehorning an extra segment here, but are we okay with multiple perspectives of that? Because as someone who suffers from depression, as someone who's been on multiple antidepressants, I don't think something like this, I don't think a comedy set where you're trying to make people laugh, I don't know if a pity party is something that you want to achieve, but that could be me. Like I wouldn't want people feeling sorry for the fact that I'm depressed and sending me or giving me it's like the top joke prize if it's not warranted.
It probably depends
what
on
you're
how
saying.
socially aware and active you are, though, because there's a lot of people that suffer depression, probably like certain people, and they recluse. But there are people that are out there, and they do suffer depression, but maybe it's from lack of attention. So that might be something different. You hear a lot about like certain comedians, certain people who suffer from depression, and they're out there all the time. So I don't know, but I know what you're saying. Yes.
What signal does that send to other comedians with depression? That
it sends a bad one.
If I bomb, I'll just tell people I want to kill myself.
It's a very bad.
Yeah, I mean, you'll get a big book. So it might be kind of too. So first off, Justin Gray says, "Let's talk about feelings." Awesome album by Lagwagon. I'm pretty sure that's not what he intended, but still, amazing album nonetheless. But yeah, if you keep in mind what she's saying, if any of it is true, which who knows if there's truth in comedy, but if she is between places or whatever, this pity party could also be advantageous for her. I'm possibly in a vulnerable mind state. I'm going through something. You can probably find me on socials, and who knows if I've got like a Venmo or something on there. Cash App. Who knows if this is kind of more not just the pity in the room, not just the book, but it could be a way to get millions of people to, possibly feel for you.
What's the highest prize for that segment?
The
Golden ticket, I guess, where you get a comeback. But
okay.
Big joke book. Yeah, I hear what you're saying, but
So,
if you win the lottery.
She was the best?
Mm-hmm.
I don't
think
we're
so.
saying with that?
I would go with that first guy. For me, that was the
there was
strongest
3
set.
big joke books that one.
Yep.
Yeah, this doesn't feel like they were on par with each other.
No.
Again, like I'm not. If she's going through shit, which she apparently
I know.
does.
I know what
I'm
you're
not
saying.
I'm not trying to. Again, it like it makes me feel like, oh, I can just do this. I don't need to work on my material anymore. I suffer from depression. I can go up there and tell them that I'm afraid to leave the house.
And it just goes to show you that the whole Kill Tony thing is not about discovering new comedians. It's about discovering personalities that happen to be able to maybe tell jokes. And there's some that follow through and they do stand-up comedy. There's some that do, but I think it's more about the personality, and that's what it is.
I do think there's some element of American Idol thing that's happening here. And as far as for stand-up comedy, that's awesome. But you have like these things slipping through the cracks where people are going just to get their fucking 15 minutes on something. And I don't think it's fair for people who are really busting their ass trying to get, noticed. It becomes something of a circus.
Well, yeah, it's definitely for the lulz for those guys. 100%.
It is kind of like a sideshow. I do understand what you're saying, but I think that's kind of the thing. It's a spectacle with a bunch of eyes, and then hopefully you can parlay that into something. But it seems very rare that happens.
And again,
your clip will get views.
And again, it's probably jealousy coming from me because I don't know if I would capitalize on. I certainly wouldn't be able to capitalize on the interview segment because I have social anxiety. I am like the opposite of personable in public places. So
don't be hard on yourself.
If my minute doesn't work, I'll just say I'm on Zoloft and I'm not feeling great.
I went off cold turkey. Who knows what's going to happen? Anyway. Yeah. It seems weird that any of those subjects would kind of come up in that.
I just feel weird about it. I feel weird about it for a bunch of different reasons.
I'm interested how she got there. I do kind of want to go back and see that. Plus, Norton and Ian Fidance.
He has mixed feelings about everything he just saw. I personally think it's a shameful thing that just happened on stage. Exactly. I do too.
Yeah. Well,
100%.
That's not the only thing that we don't get. But I guess before we get into that, let's get back to the names, shall we?
4 more names.
So, again, we are ramping up. This is week 3 of preseason for March Hackness. We have the names. We need your help eliminating a few of them. Charles, this is the second round of names.
Yes. Again, you want half of all of these lists. 2 per box if you want, but do it however you want. We need 8 from you at the end. Of this section, we have Matt Rife, Hassan Minaj, Morgan J., and William Montgomery. So
I like whatever font that is, what it did with William. I love that LI thing. Sorry, I can't take my eye off it.
That's William.
If you're not familiar with all of these comedians, you just might be after this next little bit. So I didn't create an intro for this or anything like that. Probably should have. Spent my time on the bucket pulls thing.
Great. But, you know what? Take it easy. You overachieve in so many different portions of life. You don't need to have extra credit for everything. It's perfectly fine to not have a thing for this thing.
Fair enough. This thing doesn't have a thing.
Consider the intro to be like the interview portion of the set. You don't necessarily need to focus on the interview portion of the set.
I want the band, like Laps, the aforementioned Roots. I want them playing on this next section so that we're all hyped for it to go. So there's a bunch of comedians that we don't get. We figured, again, we had that request of wanting to kind of know more of our preferences in comedy. There's so many different types of comedy that I just do not get. While I
Stipes?
am, yeah, Stipes, Michael Stipes mainly. I don't think he's funny. It's weird. There's so many types of comedy, styles of comedy. I kind of combine the two and try to play it off. I don't think it worked. Thank you. For pointing it out.
Leave
But,
it to me to focus on something like that.
Shiny, happy people.
Indeed. But yeah, there's a lot of comedians that I don't understand. So I brought it to the fellas. Hey guys, what comedian do you not get? I think we decided we were starting with you, right, Charles?
Yeah, so this is based on like public enjoyment of someone, right? It's not basically what someone who has popularity as being a comedian, but it's one of those things.
Definitely say
like,
that.
Yeah. So I don't remember, just it's going back a little bit now, Gray. It's like when we first started talking. Hassan Minhaj is a comedian that had a Netflix special that had a rather laborious closer, and his closing bit was not a punchline so much as an announcement that his wife was pregnant. And again, it's a comedy special, so I'm not quite sure I understand why it's being called a comedy show, less so a feel-good story about Hassan Minhaj.
Well, I have about 3 clips from the guy. Sadly, the one that you're talking about happens to be kind of the closer for it.
Yeah.
I do have the audio from it that was released on another channel that seems to be clear, but I don't want to kind of get, what would you say, strucken by Netflix for this thing. But I do have 2 other clips that are from the same special and then the audio clip from it. So let's just experience some Hassan Minhaj comedy.
You're going to have to
Yes, sir.
pause you're going to have to, we're going to have to transcendentalize.
Okay,
we're going to have
let's
to-
transformation this.
Yes,
Let's be
yes.
transformative.
Right.
But we can talk about the transcendental nature.
Whatever
after
word
this.
I said.
So it's really strange because like his biggest punchline in the first part of his special, which this is his Netflix special, I believe it's his second Netflix special. I do believe this is his last one. It's from 2022 or 2023. I'm kind of forgetting which one it was, but kind of the biggest punchline in the first part of it is just showing Kumail's picture. I don't know. Would you consider that comedy? As one who is a fan of PowerPoint comedy, I dig it. But Charles, as a purist, do you think that's comedy?
No, it's so what he's speaking to is to the brown people in the audience, and it's like Instagram humor, also celebrity humor thing where I mean, granted, we're kind of setting up in between the punchline, but I don't understand what is humorous about this. What is the joke here?
Well, Kumail looks awesome. Have you seen his abs? So yeah, this isn't necessarily the joke. It's the setup. His setup is going to be he prefers a different type of Indian.
I'm
Kumail. He's talking about, Kumail is threatening, Aziz is not. So that's why he loves Aziz. So that's the first bit. So again, there's kind of 3 chunks that we kind of have from this, so you can kind of get his material. But it's that. I mean, the crowd seems to be eating it up. He shows the picture of Kumail. They're just yucking it up. He seems to do like the little impression. Everyone's, I guess I just don't get it. To me, I see somebody who's threatened by Kumail, but doesn't feel threatened by Aziz.
Yeah, I get
Is
the
that funny?
jokes. I just don't get why it's funny.
Yeah.
Touche. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm not having that was like with my thing. For me, I took this more as like comedian who I know other people love, but I just don't find funny. So it's like I don't get why like in this guy, I've seen him before, and I just was like, all right, Yeah, that ain't for me. That's definitely not for me.
And I mean, he's got an awesome career. He basically plays like the safe best friend and everything. It ends with us. He was like the whatever non-threatening best friend.
Go do that.
He is. And then Troy mentions that he's trying to do the Daily Show format, which he did work on the Daily Show. It does feel like he's kind of trying to do that and bring it.
Do you know whose stand-up is from the Daily Show that I would love to see an hour from? Josh Johnson.
Fair enough. And you can quite regularly, man. That dude is prolific in the amount that he puts out. But I thought you were going to go more classic. I thought you were going to go Jon Stewart or Trevor Noah. But
sure.
Fair enough. I do like me some Josh Johnson. But now we're on to his second bit. Maybe we were just being harsh on the Kumail thing. Maybe now that we're kind of into the meat of the thing, he's going to get real funny. It's kind of the start to a long chunk. But like even then, I would argue he's besmirching Ken's name. All of Ken's parts work. He's just missing some. How dare he? I don't know, man. I get what he's going for. It just feels hack. I don't see a punchline there.
Is his beard airbrushed on?
I do not know. As one who is a little bit deficient in the facial hair area, far be it from me to judge. It looks like he's got facial hair to me.
It just looks.
He's got that like Hulk Hogan black beard going.
Yeah,
down. It's like is that shoe polish mixed in with there too?
Coloring or something. Yeah, interesting.
It's just very, very. It could just be very, very, very dark.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I don't think dark is kind of what he's going for with his sets. But fair enough. I understand you're talking about his beard. He wants to keep things light. So this is the final part of it. That part that we just heard, his pregnancy troubles, that goes into the long story of how he was able to have his daughter. And then he kind of comes to this, the closer. Now, I don't think we need to keep stopping this in between. I think we can go through it. I've put this in a previous video and it's on Joke World's channel, but it is kind of a long setup that last story kind of leads into this story, which leads into the biggest
for future reference in case Netflix gets involved, because I've already had Netflix trim something I've put up. You're going to want to watch this because it might skip if you're watching this in the future, but familiarize yourself with this entire set if it comes off choppy to you.
Keep in mind he is probably moving around the stage a little bit, but you won't see that this time.
Got fan mail. I go, give me my fan mail, Carlos. He grabs a stack of letters. He hands them to me. I rip it open. I flip it over, and all this white powder falls into the stroller, and it falls on my daughter's shoulder, her neck, her cheeks, and she's staring at me. And I run upstairs and I tell Bina. And this time I can't lie. We rush down to NYU. But this time we go through the emergency room. And the moment they see the baby, they just rip the clothes off her and they take her away. And me and Bina, we're sitting in the waiting room for hours and we're not talking. Finally, around midnight, nurse comes in and she's holding my daughter. But she's with an investigator. And the investigator reaches into his pocket and he pulls out a plastic baggie filled with white powder. He goes, Mr. Minhaj, you're very lucky. This isn't real anthrax. But I've been in this department long enough to know this shit just doesn't come out of nowhere. So I have to ask you something, young man. Who on earth have you been antagonizing?
The only punchline in the last little while.
Do you have to do that? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know why I'm doing this. They give the baby back to Bina, and I reach over to hold my daughter. And Bina won't let me touch her. And it kills me. We get home, she puts the baby down, then she finally talks to me. She goes, okay, we're gonna talk about this once, then we're never gonna talk about it ever again. The only reason why we're here tonight is because you chose clout over our kids. I go, kids? Did you say kids? She goes, I'm pregnant. I'm like, the secret.
So that's how he ends his special.
I don't he chose.
You don't understand.
Clout?
He had trouble conceiving the first one, but now
what the clout? What clout? The clout that someone sends you a package with fake anthrax?
So there was a New York Times article. They did some research into this. They were not able to find any reports of any of this. It appears to be 100% a fictitious story.
That's fine.
They got in touch with
that's
every
perfectly
single
fine,
party involved, including the medical center that he said. They have no reports of it with the police who supposedly had the anthrax thing. All of this was made up, but it's
fine.
not funny. So it's just made up to get clapter like that at the end.
Right. I don't get it. It's a feel good story in a show where you're supposed to make people laugh, and your big closer is cheer for me.
Did you just say kids?
Fuck, I got
What do you
4
mean,
of them
kids?
motherfuckers, man. Like, shit.
I guess I don't get it, man. Like, I'm waiting for like a punchline or something anywhere in any of his bits. When you mentioned him, Charles, it was like, oh, yeah, that is a brand of comedy that I don't quite get. To me, it feels like it's going for clapter.
It's feel good shit. It's things that like I don't know. Like
there you go.
It does read like a Reddit
Orange
story.
Avenger hit it right there. It reads like a Reddit story. You are so right.
Which is this going to be the progression of that last bucket poll that we saw? Who's going to bring up? And you know what? Even though I quit my medication cold turkey, I made it through the night.
Yeah, it's just like I'm sorry, I'm not your friend. I paid money for a ticket. I'd like to be entertained. I'm not rooting for you. Like I am the opposite. Again, this is me that suggested this because I've always thought of myself as something of a comedic prostitute. I don't love you. I just want to fuck you. Like we get on stage, I'll do my thing. I want you to laugh. You paid to laugh. That's fine. I want you to laugh. But when this is over, this is over. I don't care about whose birthday it is. I don't care about who's celebrating their fucking 50th anniversary. It's like, I'm here to make you laugh. I don't want to have this facade like, ooh, we're all in this together, gang. I just want you to laugh at the comedy club.
So we're not in this together, Charles.
Well, this changes everything. Yeah, and he's got other specials too. He has this entire special talking about how he asked this girl out to prom, and she happened to say yes. He showed up, walked up to the door, and she happens to be getting a corsage pinned on her by some white guy, and it turns out he just wouldn't date her. She wouldn't date him because he's Indian. It turns out that's all made up. The person that he told this story about, and he used her real name, came forward and was like, no, I'm married to an Indian guy right now. That's not what happened. I already had a date for it. He asked me like the day before, and I said no. He never showed up at my house. I don't know what he's talking about. It's just weird made up stories to give this weird sympathy thing for him.
Seems
Look
as
up
if
the article. It went through a bunch of his kind of lies.
It seems as if he's playing the game rather well because he's getting very squeaky clean roles in films now anyway. But
yeah,
as far as a comedy, he's had 2 specials. Give that guy with Tourette's a half an hour special and let him have a fucking Netflix special. I'm almost certain there'd be a closer on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I personally don't have a problem with the making up stuff, except for when it's also outside of the realm of performance. Because I know that dude does tell these stories in other places as if they are real.
Yeah. Again, just like,
but I don't care about it being made up for the joke. But what the fuck's the joke?
What's
like
the joke?
It's like the thing where people are like, oh, he's lying again. Oh, yes, comedians should be lying. It's satire. I'm like of 2 minds in that. Like, shouldn't be focusing on the reality of the thing. Is it funny? Like,
I have seen The Prestige, and my bad.
Oh, the inciting incident of that. It is an exciting movie.
But go ahead, Charles. You were saying.
No, true or untrue, is it funny? What makes that something I could go, ha ha? What is funny about that?
Well, that's kind of what I'm saying though. Like, it doesn't seem like it's for laughs. And whenever I could understand, I have no problem with making up stories for comedy. Like if you're doing stand-up comedy, but whenever like you're telling them on the Today Show and other places and stuff like that, and it's not funny, and it's not like you're telling them it's real. Like I sometimes think that there is a difference, and that seems to be like what that is. Like that just seemed like a story that he's trying to get you to believe that is real. And when the other jokes were leading up to it, apparently it's like, no, here's the come down now. And this really happened, everyone. Can you believe that this happened? And there was anthrax on my baby. And my wife was so angry at the anthrax.
But the cop also
baby.
blamed me that it's my fault because I have angered somebody.
Yeah, because I am so funny with my comedy that I have angered people enough to send me anthrax packages.
It's just such a weird strategy. I don't understand it. Like Charles mentioned, if it all led to something funny, it's like, okay, cool. Like, I don't care. I don't think there's a lot of truth in comedy, but there's no laughter in this. It's literally just feeling sorry for him or clapping.
Like I said, he's playing the game really well. I've seen him in a bunch of things where he's an LA comedian far more than a New York comedian, if I were to say. There's something that I saw an interview of him talking about how important comedians are because he was at a club or he was at a gathering with a bunch of normies, some civilians. And I forgot what I would have sourced the clip had I remembered. He makes this reference like, oh, I realize how important us comedians are because I don't remember what the thing was, but it was just like, if that's your idea of comedy, I don't think you're getting either end of this. He's just really good at schmoozing.
Nightmares and Nerdscape says, is it funny because telling the story is exactly what his wife accused him of doing in the story?
Maybe. There is one
That's
layer
probably
that
the
is kind of
irony
funny.
that he doesn't even get. That's probably what it is. Good observation.
Well,
I like it.
I think this was a really good choice, Charles. I don't understand his comedy. I would understand if people did put this up. Hassan Minhaj, if he was rated on the hack scale, if his name was put forward. Again, the biggest reaction is applause. Like it's not laughter or anything like that.
You want to talk about laughs per minute? That's a lot. That fucking segment felt like pulling teeth. Like where are the
what's the payoff? The payoff is people go, oh, like it's not like really clapping. It's not laughter. It's like an awe. He's having a second child.
The closer should sum up everything, like culminate of everything that you were just told. It should be like, here it is. Here's the bow. Psh, done. That was just, we're having a baby. Like, all right.
I'm here for comedy, not for you. Thanks.
Yeah. I'm with Orange Avenger on this. He says I kept fading in and out because the story was boring.
Yeah.
I did get one of these going.
Well, maybe it's just the fact that maybe we need more energy in it. Let me show you the comedy that I don't get. Maybe that's the thing. It's going to combine two of your favorite loves. I know both of you are fans of musical theater and crowd work. And yeah, what can I say? All of these clips. So I think I have 3 of them in this one as well. All of them have over 2 million views on YouTube. And then most of them have even more views than that on TikTok, which is the primary platform for this guy.
Nice.
But
that's where I go to find all of
for comedy.
Funny.
Yeah.
It's TikTok.
86 seconds worth of comedy gold.
Oh yeah.
got some young bucks in here. How old are you, bro? What's up, broccoli top? How old are you, my guy?
14.
Oh shit. Oh shit. What about you, my guy? What about you, my guy?
16.
Who you here with? Who the fuck is this then, bro? Like, did he abduct you? What's going on, bro? Is your dad?
No.
Okay. Bros, can you tell me who he is so he doesn't catch a charge? Who is? How do you know him?
My uncle.
He's the uncle. Oh, you the cool uncle, bro? Is this your girl? No. You know.
This is my dad.
She was angry in auto-tune. It's hilarious. He's winking.
I hate all of this.
Is your dad? Damn, bro, you aging so good, bro. Is this your daughter also?
That's my daughter too.
That's your both daughters. Do you know them? It's the whole family. Are you guys family too? You don't know them. They're like, we're not part of this clusterfuck. And so you're 16, and you're 14. Have you seen my TikToks?
Yeah.
Cool.
Fucking hell.
Wait,
Yeah,
that was like a thing.
Gray, who is this? You didn't.
So
give us
this
a
is
name.
Morgan J. Are either of you guys familiar with Morgan J at all? Have you heard Morgan J's name?
No, and I was living such a good life.
So Morgan J specializes in crowd work, but auto-tune
That's
crowd
not
work.
crowd work.
What are you talking about? He says, who is this? Well, he has auto-tune, share levels of auto-tune going. That is crowd work, sir.
If you take the auto-tune out, he's just
Literally
getting-
asking, who are you? Who's that next to you? Oh, is that person with you? That was the entire bit. Oh, and these guys are young? Have you heard of me? What was funny there? What was a joke there? Like, I don't get this. But he does have a keyboardist on stage, so it is kind of a duo thing. So this guy is actually huge on social media. I can't remember how many followers he has on TikTok, but every one of his TikToks, which is this is like the...
That makes sense to me because TikTok is tiny bursts of things. And if you're only getting like a 30-minute chunk of something like, oh, this guy, it's a comedian doing crowd work, but he sounds like he's in some fucking R&B song, that's funny. But if you were to watch 45 minutes of this, you'd be like, all right, dude, like, are you going to do
I
like
watched
material?
an hour of it last night. It really sucks. There's not much more than this. He also does some songs. He has one song, I think it's called LOL. And then he's got his...
Does he also have ROFL and LULC?
No, but he's got his I think it's haha juice, but it's JAJA. It's haha juice. He's got tequila that he goes around and pours it into people's mouths, and that's a huge portion of his set.
Wait, and he calls it what again?
Haha or
Ha-ha
yaya
juice?
juice. Yaya juice. Excuse me, yaya. It's very. I don't know how this works, but
Imagine being the people that paid for this.
yeah, well, they all seem happy. Like everyone is laughing at everything that's going on here. I don't understand what's funny. This next clip, which it took me a long time to find anything, there's kind of a joke in it. So maybe you'll find this one a little bit more funny. This one's a slightly shorter clip.
Smooch, give me a little smooch, give me a little smooch.
Ew.
Are y'all on a date tonight? Can we get a little smooch? Give me a little smooch. Little smooch.
Right, so
Little smooch. Little smooch.
funny because they're guys. Get it?
But then he winked at the camera.
It's
End clip.
Is someone controlling him with the hand? Like from that was off camera that we don't see?
So I don't know. I know there's 3 guys. There's one guy who he has following him into the crowd with a camera, and then there's a 3rd guy on stage with a keyboard. But yeah, as Orange Avenger points out, it's a gay joke. These 2 friends don't want to kiss.
The problem there is, like, this is, Gray, I've told you this, part of the reason why I don't like crowd work, because what if those 2 guys kissed? Then what is it? Is it
And
funny?
it's a different clip.
Is it
No, then it's an
funny
inclusive clip.
Oh, can you believe these fucking dudes kiss? They're gay.
Right.
What the
So,
fuck?
like,
Let's make fun of them.
Right. You're focusing on something for the wrong reason. And again, if they just called his bluff and kissed, like, what's the attention then?
Nightmare Does he have a bit where he talks about stupid homeless people and being broke?
I'd actually prefer that.
Yeah, and Troy brings up I was expecting a lame Coldplay joke that was just as bad. A lame Coldplay joke would at least be a joke. Like the thing that got people to laugh there was the fact that these dudes didn't want to kiss. Like, I don't understand what the joke is. It just seems like it's really bad crowd work, but you're doing it as like Cher a la Do You Believe? I don't know, man.
But
it's
again,
very strange.
Like, without those people saying no, then what is funny about that?
Yeah, that's exactly where I'm at. I don't know.
If they kiss,
because they're gay homos, Charles.
Right?
Isn't that hilarious?
Sure, but if they end up kissing, then what, we're laughing at them because they're gay?
It's stupid. It's dumb.
Well, that's the thing, Charles. He gets people to kiss for him. It's not clean comedy here. It's kind of raunchy TikToks.
Was he on a list? Because
not on any of my lists. To tell you the truth,
This Muppet is being controlled by something.
to tell you the truth, I first found out about this guy last year when he was booked on a festival with William Montgomery. They were booked on the same show, and believe it or not, they're not exactly the same audiences. It did not go well. So that's kind of what brought him to my radar. And then just seeing how many views he has on everything and just kind of how popular this guy is and how he just has sold out show after sold out show where he's doing this same thing. I don't know. To me, it makes me appreciate what Matt Rife is doing a lot more, which I never thought that I would say, but I don't know. There's kind of jokes peppered in with that crowd work.
But the thing with the Matt Rife stuff was there was actual, he made jokes about the things that people were saying. Whether or not we found them funny is a completely different story, but there was at least he would like try to like take what they were saying and make a joke out of it.
Yeah, there were jokes. I don't see jokes here. Instead, it's just, you guys should kiss. They said no. Stare at the camera, wink. I don't know, man. I really do not get this. But he's not clean. This next one, it's a little bit raunchy for the TikToks, but still millions of views.
What's going on? What's your name, girl?
Celeste.
And let me ask you a question, Celeste. Are you two gonna make love tonight?
Blew him in the car on the way here.
Again, mugging for the camera.
Wait, are you for real right now? Oh my God, let me get a fucking that. Oh shit, I still feel some.
That's kind of a joke.
She's like, no, I swallowed that shit, bitch. Every fucking drop, bitch. What kind of work you do, girl?
Just a mom.
I just wanted to ask because I'm gonna put this clip of you talking about sucking his dick on TikTok.
Yeah.
I would love to be I want to have the problems that people decide, you know what, I'm going to have fun this weekend. I'm going to go out and watch the fucking auto-tune comedian for a nice night out. I want the problems they have because holy fuck.
the crowd seems to be into it though. Like that
That's
dude
what I'm
printed
saying,
out
like-
a stupid little thing, and you know it seems like she enjoyed going to the show, and then it seemed like he enjoyed it as well. It seemed rewarding.
Orange brings up a really good point, and he says, "Imagine being her kids because TikTok, because that's not where kids look at anything at."
Yeah.
As much as like
And-
stuff like comes up on shorts, channel shorts on YouTube, all sorts of stuff. TikTok, that's if he's being pushed on there. You're almost have a 100% chance you peruse there, you're gonna see it.
So I don't think this guy has. I haven't been able to find any material that's not essentially this or him just singing a song, kind of a funny
like,
song.
It's not comedy. It's
Well, that's what I mean. Like with Matt Rife, he does have material, and apparently, like he got into the crowd work thing so much because he didn't want to burn that material on socials. I don't think it's the same with this guy. This seems to be all he's doing from everything that I can find. There doesn't seem to be like jokes that just aren't put on socials. Like he's keeping chunks for his sets. It doesn't seem to be that. There's quite a few full sets posted, and it's just this. I don't understand this, whatever this is.
It's TikTok shit. It's
fucking
cute.
stupid
Isolated, it's cute. Like, oh, look, it's a guy, but his voice sounds funny, and he's saying things. Their voice sounds funny because of this fucking auto-tune thing. That's funny. Anyway, look, here's a fucking thing of a cat now.
Yeah. He also has a lot of clips of when people bring animals to the shows. So there's
Oh, the
also
dog
like
goes,
that kind of
bark.
Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm starting to think some of these that I'm with Warren and Orange. Some of these are plants.
Sure.
There's no way.
I wouldn't doubt it.
It's
you,
so
you
ridiculous.
need there to be something funny in there. Like you need there to be.
I guess.
But do you? If you just turn to the camera and then wink, like I don't know, is it? Do you need funny? I don't think there was funny in those first two clips, but I don't know.
I want to see like the tour where William Montgomery is having a hard night when he's not, and vice versa. I want to see a William Montgomery crowd.
So that is one that we gotta look at because William Montgomery. Granted, he is a very niche comedian. Not every audience is going to get what he's doing. He is not for the masses.
No, but the audience that's going to
is
see him specifically,
right?
It wants William Montgomery. They don't want that.
Well, that's the thing, though. I don't think there was anyone there specifically to see William Montgomery. Like Morgan J just sells shit out, and this is not the type of crowd that normally goes to even like normal comedy, let alone.
So it was
William Montgomery's
William
thing.
Montgomery's opening for him.
Screaming bitch in auto-tune.
Oh, okay. So I thought it might have been the other way around. Okay.
We got to look at this one in the near future. But yeah, it was totally William Montgomery at the wrong gig. I've got a couple of them in mind, but we'll look at the comedian at the wrong gig.
So yeah.
I like his way because, man, he just leans into it hard. I won't go into too much of that, but that's what put Morgan J on my kind of... on my radar, so to speak.
I feel bad because you guys picked people I had no idea who they were, really, and yeah. So we should get to that third list of names before
Oh yeah,
the dredging happens.
So these are some guys. Again, week 3 preseason for March Hackness. These are 4 more names you might want to consider. So we got Larry the Cable Guy, Bill Maher, Carrot Top, and Kevin James. That's right, Kevin James still does comedy sometimes. I think Charles would accept him more as a comedian than some of my previous picks. But
I'll take any of these.
These are the names that were provided to us. So again, if 2 of these seem a little bit stronger, let us know, please. In the comments, comment afterwards, comment in the chat, whatever. We need to cut some of these names down. So this is the 3rd set of names. And then
you're telling us who you
ahead.
think are most likely to be hacks.
Yeah.
If you don't think the people are hacky, you wouldn't suggest them to move forward.
You can go pre or post steroids top. You know, we're not going to judge whatever kind of top you prefer, Lunchbox. We will allow you to go any version of Carrot Top. we can go his first movie, Chairman of the Board, Carrot Top. We could go now. Veteran Vegas. What would you call that showman? Occasional Tony guest. Carrot Top. Wherever you want.
Carrot Top.
And that's true. They all smell of hackiness, but we're asking you to pick the 2 hackiest of each group or any combination of it. We want to eliminate 8 of them. We're also probably going to be doing some, what would you call those? The community posts with the polls. Who's more hacky, A or B? So, yeah, ring the bells. Look at the things that we're doing this next week. We're eliminating 8 names. Well, so I guess none of us here really get the Morgan J thing, but I got to be honest, I wasn't expecting the name that you put forward, Laps, when you said, yeah.
So here's, and I'll preface, I love this person in movies. In movies, I love this person. I think they make amazing movies. But their stand-up comedy, and I'm gonna get shit on for this. I'm going to. I know I am. I don't care. And I picked Robin Williams because I don't think his stand-up comedy is funny. Like, I've been on cocaine-fueled binges of saying a bunch of things.
Mm-hmm. I think it's funny because Robin Williams is like infamous for stealing material or buying material. So
yes,
I don't know if that's a statement on people that he's getting material from.
I'll give him credit. He always made it up to them, though.
Yeah.
I give him credit. I mean, he did joke thief a fuck ton of people, but I just
there were settlements, not thievery so much as settlements.
And I don't know that it was conscious. Like, it doesn't seem to be like a Mencia type thing.
No, I don't.
It does seem plausible that he was on so many drugs he might have thought that he came up with something. Where the Mencia thing, he would literally take like the closing bit of the guy who was going on before him, and then do that right before them.
Right before them. Yeah. Yeah, but like for some reason, I think Robin Williams, he works so well in movies and some TV shows, but man, like, I don't know, dude. Robin Williams stand up is just not funny to me at all. At all.
So I tried to find a couple different versions of it that were on YouTube that seemed to be like we wouldn't necessarily get clipped on it. It's kind of tough, man. Some of his bits are a bit longer. They kind of go through kind of waves, if you will, especially when he's talking about like addiction or something like that. But I don't know, man. I think there's the most jokes, the most laughs per minute here. But fair enough. I guess let's get to a clip.
Yeah, I don't know. Don't like it.
And granted, you didn't give me the clips. I just kind of grabbed randomly, so perhaps I didn't grab the unfunniest.
No, it's
clips,
fine.
But,
I just don't. It doesn't matter. You don't have to grab the unfunniest ones. You're gonna see me sit here like this.
That's kind of been all of us for this segment, though.
Well, you picked people that are like not even. I don't even know who the fuck those people are.
Oh, come on,
well, they
man.
shouldn't be known. Is the important part.
Well, I thought
Morgan
it was
J
more
is very
like
known.
why people find them funny. That's what I thought.
Fine. It's fine.
But-
Gray doesn't understand the project and the question every time. So, and he gives his weird answers that have nothing to do with the question.
Understand.
So
they have everything to do with it. I then add yes and. Come on, Charles. We're improvising here. But let's take a look at Mr. Williams's material.
Yes, I have, Warren. Tons of
I
times.
believe this one's from the 80s. But I don't think you've been on enough of it in order to truly appreciate it.
Gray,
it helps.
I'm gonna have to disagree with you there, sir.
I could be wrong.
Completely disagree with you.
So Warren asked, "Have you listened to Robin Williams on cocaine?" No, and that's what Laps was saying yes to.
Yes, I was going to mention it, but I have done mounds and mounds of cocaine. I have shot cocaine, so take that to the bank.
Wow, how many bullets did you use?
I used a bunch of needles.
Did the cocaine deserve it?
Did the cocaine break into your house? Was it stand your ground?
Yes.
There was an incident.
I see you're taking the Robin Williams approach to shooting cocaine.
Hey.
Indeed. Yeah. Well, speaking of the Robin Williams approach, I believe each one of these clips mentions cocaine or close to that.
What are the odds?
And Heineken's, you're going. You're speaking fluent drunkenese. Bravo.
Yeah.
He's got charisma.
Hilarious.
He's got charisma. Like I don't know.
100%. He's got the riz. And there are actual jokes and punchlines in there.
But do we know they're
there's
his?
No, we do not. But we're not judging that, Charles. Remember the rules? We're just judging on the material presented.
I see.
Or something like that.
You're telling me now.
Yeah. So I don't know. There are certain premises that I don't know if I get. And granted, this is from a different time, but I have never thought that beer was healthy, even light beer. Do you ever think that beer is... I get it. He's trying to get to like beer commercials, but I don't know. Some of the premises seem weird. Is it
you've never drank so much beer that you stuck your car keys in your ass?
Not my ass, no. I have misplaced them.
Because
I identified with the other part where it's like 5 a.m. and you're pissing
flooded.
on a dumpster. I haven't had the flooded experience, but the dumpster thing, it rang true with me.
Right.
I don't know. But yeah, I think he'll go on a little from here. This is part of that same special. I think this was the 80s.
Oh, God. Next stop for me, Betty Ford Hospital. There you are. You become a reformed alcoholic. You've got a steaming glass of Perrier going, I feel so much better about myself. I feel really healthy now. No, go ahead, have your cocktail. I'll be over in the corner hurting the cat. Oh, God damn it.
What's the name of this special?
Good question. It is on the official Robin Williams channel. The full special is up there. I do not remember off the top of my head. I could.
Do you know
look
the
it up
year it
really
was
quick.
from?
I want to say 83, but I do not remember.
Okay.
I probably
That's
should
fine.
take notes and include that in the future. I will note that somewhere, and I
When
will have
YouTube
answers.
sends the email saying knock that shit off, we'll find out exactly what it is.
Yeah, I think YouTube will let us know in the near future.
I think it's just a testament to how fucking saturated stand-up comedy was in the 80s. Because he was a big sitcom star around that time. And, someone who has the charisma that he does, using a bunch of material that isn't the strongest in the world, but I think he's overcompensating for material that is not as good.
Yeah, I mean, it is all part of a stretch, like his whole alcoholism. I'm no longer a drinker. This is why I have Perrier thing. So it is like all a big bit that kind of works into itself, but I do not like how he kind of ends that part, the whole room spinning like a roulette wheel. Like, I don't know, all of those. So granted, this was the 80s, but I don't know. None of those feel original to me or anything like that. And then kind of the voice that he gives the toilet to, the whole talk to me. What does that mean when a toilet is telling you?
Yeah, I mean, it's 40-year-old material.
Gen X refused. I've been so drunk. I woke up sitting on a toilet in a random bar I don't remember going to.
I mean, who hasn't been there? And good to see you, Rudy. Yeah, I mean, I hear you, but were your keys up your ass? That's the part that I don't connect with.
I mean, that's so he doesn't forget him.
True. I have definitely misplaced
Waka.
mine.
Waka.
I've definitely spent a night retracing my steps. But yeah, so this is a much newer one. This was from the 2000s. I think this was his last special. If not, it's his second to last one. But yeah, good. Oh, that's a good note. Safest place for keys? Prison wallet. Thank you for that public service announcement, Nightmares and Nerdscapes. We appreciate that. Yeah, I think there's a little bit more laugh per minute in this. He does seem to be a little bit more focused in this particular one.
Is this on Broadway?
I believe I am blanking on it.
This is when Eddie Izzard was writing with him. So
it does feel like there is more gravitas to what he's saying. So
Eddie Izzard.
Yeah, that would be awesome. It was the Eddie Izzard.
Oh, there's a portion where Robin Williams was working with Eddie Izzard. So I think it's around this time too. So interesting.
Oh, it's Weapons of Self-Destruction. Thank you, Adam. I totally blanked on it. Next time I'll actually put which special they're from. Good note. I apparently can't remember from what I clipped this morning. So good times. But yeah, I thought this one was a lot stronger.
Okay.
I miss human contact, even on the phone for directory assistance. It's like, yes, city and state, please. Washington, D.C. What would you like? Constitution Hall. Did you say Kennedy Center? No. Constitution Hall. Did you say Congressional Balls? No. And it starts to become like the miracle worker. Constitution Hall. Did you say cocksucker? No, I didn't say cocksucker. Would you like to talk to a person? Fuck yes. If you'd like to talk to a person, press 1. Beep. If you'd like to talk to someone in English, press 2. Beep. Are you sure you don't want to talk to someone in Spanish? Press 3. Beep. Press 4 if you'd like to move to the next menu. Beep. Press 5 if you're getting someone irritated. Beep. Press 6 if you're my bitch. Beep. Press 7, you know you want to. Beep. Press 8, daddy, do it. Beep. Press 9. Beep. What are the chances of talking to a real person? 0. Press it. Beep. Hello? Did you want to talk to a real person? Yes! Oh!
It's funny because this won't even make sense now.
Where are you? You're a real person.
I feel like it kind of holds up, man.
Where are you? I'm on the phone with you.
It sort of does,
What is
but
your
it
name?
doesn't.
Thomas Edison. Don't fuck with me, Thomas. Don't fuck with me, Mork. I know who you are.
Get it? Because he's Mork and Mindy.
I think oh, wow. It apparently restarted. Good times.
Yeah, he woke up after a call with Mork and Thomas Edison with keys in his ass.
I'm just saying. Okay, so that might not be the greatest bit. It is kind of sandwiched between two other portions to the bit where he was talking about, not having that kind of personal communication anymore. And I think it still kind of holds up for somebody who had to actually call a stupid company for customer service. It still feels much like that. But I thought it's surprising that it still kind of holds up, this being like, what, 15 years old now or something?
20.
I love his movies. I do.
Mm-hmm.
I love his movies. I just don't like his stand-up.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't know. There's material there, is what I would say. Why? What's happening, Greg?
Just scrubbing. I'm just scrubbing. Don't worry about the scrubs.
It's not strong, but it's the closest thing to comedy of the things we've seen in this segment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't know why it's funny. Like, I don't know why people find it funny. I think there was a comment earlier. Someone said they were like, "Yeah, we just want him to be the genie," and it's like, exactly, it's there.
Well, he's hilarious as the genie.
Yeah,
see, because we all just wanted him to be genie. Exactly.
But the thing is, his first gig wasn't as the genie, so he got popular somehow.
No, he did a bunch of things, but the point of the matter is he's much better in movies. Like, there's a lot of guys that sucked at stand-up comedy that ended up doing TV shows and like other stuff. I just think he's great in movies and in film and television much more than his stand-up material.
Right. And again, for the record, I don't disagree with you, but I'm just saying that this not A+ material, but it feels like the closest thing to comedy Like he's not just asking
100%.
people what they're doing.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, whenever we kind of talked on Sunday, that's what I said though. I was like, I was thinking like comedians that people find funny and we don't know why they're funny. That's kind of what I was assuming that we were talking about.
You wanted to talk about the interview portion of.
I just think the interview makes a lot of difference.
Oh, Christ, that wasn't an open door for you to walk through. Right? Shut the fuck up.
What can I say? So I appreciate a lot of Robin Williams' comedy. I think I am on the same page with Lapsed in that I appreciate his movie roles so much better, and even the ones where he's serious.
I'm with you. For the record, we all agree his film work is far superior to his stage stuff. But if we were to vote on which one of these three comedians
of course, yes.
is a comedian, I would say Robin Williams is someone that makes sense.
But I'd look at the same thing though that they all have in common is why is this funny?
No, right. That's fine. Because comedy is subjective, you see.
Right. So like maybe he just needs to go get auto-tuned and start asking people about blowjobs, and then we'll all just
I think that's the thing.
Have a grand old time.
Did he try telling people that his wife was pregnant? Because maybe that would be a great closer.
So I think I kind of screwed up. Somehow I remember there being one more clip. I think somehow it put the outro right before. I think I butted them up together and it switched the place of the two.
It's okay.
I have one more little segment. I was looking for it because it had like kind of, he's got a few laughs in a row. I think it's worth seeing one final piece from him. But
an epilogue.
There's an epilogue to this one.
Son has 4 screens going simultaneously. He's got a game on here. He's playing a movie over here. He's also downloading. He's texting. He's got all this stuff going. And people go, that's ADD. I go, bullshit. He's multitasking. Fuck off. And then suddenly I become my father going, your mother and I weren't online. We did lines, my friend. I'll tell you that. You do 50,000 hits. We did 5 hits. Yeah, that's how much we needed. And we didn't have Twitter. We had shitter. That was my chat room. We had useless conversations. We just didn't fucking share them with the world. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, you're playing with your weed. Oh, you got a joystick. Yeah. I had a joystick growing up, except mine was fucking attached. Yeah. And it was a first-person shooter, too. Yeah. God damn it.
Yeah, somehow that was supposed to be before that outro. I apologize that I screwed up the order in that.
Well, thank God we went back to that, huh?
Oh, yeah, we had to see the joystick and the first-person shooter. I never thought that I would get to see Robin Williams talking about his joystick being a first-person shooter. I think I'm a better man for it. What can I say? I think he is the most comedian out of anyone here. I understand why people like what he's doing. He's got a really good comparison between cocaine and baseball bit. I really like that one. It was really long to try and get like clips out of it because his bits kind of span. He wouldn't do well on Kill Tony. I'll put it that way. They don't go into like 1-minute sections well. But man,
well, if he got high before doing his set, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I think he could bring up the energy and do it fast enough. But I don't know, man. I think he's got. To me, I don't know if I'd put him on the hack list or anything like that. To me, I love me some Robin Williams.
I don't think he's. Well, I don't know about next week.
I've seen every one of his
part of the
specials.
16 on this list.
Good. I appreciate that. That's the way it should be, people. But yeah,
Well-
I get it, Lapsed. It's not the type of comedy that I'm usually looking for. He does a lot of. I don't know if it's necessarily the act out or the voice thing. It's not my go-to comedy, but I don't know. I respect me some Robin Williams.
I don't think he's a writer. He's a performer.
He is a hell of a performer. I don't know. He's got this one improv thing that he's doing with oh god, it just keeps resurfing. But John Ritter. I really dug what those guys were able to do. And you're right, it's not written out, but man, when he's able to kind of catch the zeitgeist, I dig what Robin Williams can do.
Well, I mean, like that last segment you played with him talking about a Wii remote and first-person shooter, like you could tell that's him using terminology he doesn't completely understand. Like
I mean, he
it's
was
something
using the
that wasn't
motions of a joystick.
sure, but it wasn't written by him. You could tell, like nothing about Robin Williams it is believable about like first person shooter shit like that. It just doesn't. It's like there's this disconnect, and I can't put my finger on it.
But you're not a big fan of improv or anything like that, are you?
I'm not.
I was hoping for a yes and, but fair enough.
Fuck you. How about that? No, fuck you.
Laps, can you understand other people liking him, or is it just a you don't get it type deal?
No, I don't give a shit.
Mm.
I think it fucking
Fair enough.
sucks.
If I was to say one of the three is comedy, I'd be going
yes,
Robin Williams all
course,
day.
Yes, it is comedy. It doesn't mean that it's good, and it doesn't mean that I don't. That doesn't mean that I think that if you like it, of course. If someone liked that, obviously there were people in the stands that liked the other what the other people were doing.
That's a good point.
There's a whole bunch of it. It's all subjective. So I mean, to say one is less than the other when all of them were laughing, even if dude turns around and winks, regardless of what we think, it's all funny to them.
We need more objective comedy is what we need. We need objective humor.
That's so like
it's objectively the best.
I think to say like out of all three, this was the most comedian like. It's like, well, yes, it's the most traditional comedian. But all those videos that we showed, everybody was dying. Everybody was laughing very hard. So like, what's the
can't
disconnect?
be based off of just the audience. Yeah.
What's the disconnect? Well, it could be based off of how many views the person's getting and how many people are buying tickets. A comedy does have to be based off the audience. Otherwise, you'd be fucking telling jokes to a mirror.
Oh, I just mean if somebody is funny or not can't be based off of that room. Like you can always have like a paid crowd. You can always have
for sure. You can always have one, but they all
could be
have
sweetened
tours,
up in the
and
right way.
They sell out. I mean, I highly doubt all those tours that the people had. They went there just to sit there like I would. At that, like I highly doubt that.
So Adam mentions that this was a chance to
great.
show the clips from Whose Line Is It Anyway? Robin Williams was hilarious on that one. I absolutely love it, but I get it. It's not improv. I figured I would be chastised if I included it because it's not.
You're going to do your own thing anyway, Greg. You should have just went ahead and did your gray version of the project.
But Jaden had a great tag that Whose Line Is It Anyway is something Robin often said. Indeed, he will be missed. So I'm a huge fan of kind of what he was able to do, but I don't think I have any of his specials like in my.
Right. When's the last time you watched one?
This morning I watched two, but it's been a while.
Right. Exactly. You're proving my point.
Yes. Fair enough.
Ray, we've got another 4 names to get to.
We do.
For March Hackness. Ooh.
Indeed.
It's Jerry Seinfeld, Jim Brewer, Jeff Dunham, and Dane Cook. If you can give us, this is the last batch of 4. If you could put up the full 16 that people can now see.
Yes.
There it is. So this is the complete batch here, 1/2 of the round of 32. You're going to want to cut this list in half and give us 8 names from this list of Jerry Seinfeld, Jim Brewer, Jeff Dunham, Dane Cook, Carrot Top, Bill Maher, Kevin James, Larry the Cable Guy, Andrew Dice Clay, Matt Rife, Morgan J., who we just saw, William Montgomery, Uncle Laser, Hassan Minhaj, who we just saw, David Lucas, and Hans Kim.
I agree with Justin. We do have some justified anger here with the how dare you put Dice on there. I agree,
Don't go for
but
him,
the people have spoken. These names we got from you guys, and now we're just trying to narrow it down. So if you could help us out, please, either in the chat, in the comments, somewhere, make us aware of who you don't think who you think is the hackiest on this list. Who belongs? We need to cut this in half. We need names.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nightmares and Nerdscapes. I appreciate that.
Double that. Nightmares and Nerdscapes, you've got 4. We want 8 from you.
Yeah, and try to do it on the actual post.
Yeah, comment it. If you, I
We
mean,
like it in here, that's great, but we really like it if you commented on the video.
It would help with interactions, but who knows? We might still be clipping and putting it together. But please, I will at least be putting out some community posts with some poll options. But speaking of poll options, Charles, did you happen to have a poll for today?
Oh, I did. So over on WILIscredia, the poll question was, does a stand-up comedy show need to end with a laugh? 30 people voted.
I would hope
it's a
so.
yes/no answer. Do you want to guess what the
Yes.
I'm assuming they're comedy fans, so they would say yes. But if you ask Hassan Minhaj, I don't think it has to end on a laugh.
Do you think it's anything less than 100%?
Yeah.
Do you want to guess
there's
how
always
far
a contrarian. I
Yes,
didn't
Gray,
vote,
we know
so
there's
it can't
always
be
a
that far.
contrarian.
30, so
Yeah. I assure you, I didn't vote this time. I
97
should
to
have.
3, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm going to go 96, 4. Let's go with that.
You give the WILIscredia crowd way too much credit. With 80% of the vote,
wow,
people say yes. 20% said no. 20% of my audience said a stand-up comedy show does not need to end with a laugh. Another reason why they're following me.
I mean, they might have been to a bunch of Shab shows, so
They could have been to.
Turns out nobody laughs. It's weird. Yeah, maybe they took it a little bit too literally. Like, no, the credits are the last thing. It doesn't have to end on the laugh. I don't know. I'm trying to justify it. Come on, guys. It's got to end on a laugh. You got to have that closer.
Yeah, 4 out of 5 said yes, but that fifth dentist who says candy's good for your teeth.
Well, Speaking of candy being good for your teeth, what do you have going on this week, Charles?
I don't have
What
teeth.
should the people know?
I don't know what's going on to be completely naked. February is a slow month for me for personal reasons, but I don't know what's happening in the next week. Just like, comment, subscribe, and be on the lookout. You might be surprised
Ring
with
that
things.
bell.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Laps, sir, what do you have going on your side of the internet?
Tomorrow we'll be reviewing Spider-Man Wolverine #1.
Oh, hell yeah.
Lunchbox Warren. And then on Friday, that same Lunchbox Warren will be taken to task. The people versus Lunchbox Warren. On the last panel, he has made a claim about Tom Cruise that is very interesting, I think. Gray might say it's blasphemous or just unbelievably ridiculous, but
I think it's slander.
Lunchbox thinks that you could pretty much take Tom Cruise out of any movie and put a actor from the same time frame in there, and it won't really change the movie. And that is a rather interesting show. So we will be presiding over it, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Indeed.
Yes.
I'm definitely looking forward to it. I think I'm going to bring a strong case of slander against Mr. Lunchbox Warren. How dare you?
What about you, Gray? What do you got going?
Well, if you happen to stop by, yes, today is Tuesday. That's right. Thursday on the YouTube channel, YouTube at Thinkers Doing a Think. That is doing, not doing, but doing a think. Kind of a mouthful, but it's an international panel. We get together. We discuss things that generally create some sort of conflict in the group, but then we leave somewhat amicably. This time, we happen to be reviewing the amazing cinematic masterpiece, The Coffee Table. So if you want to hear an international opinion and from some movie kind of, what would you call them? Normies? Seeing some intense cinema, much like the coffee table. Come on over on Thursday for Thinkers doing a think. We're going to have a think on the coffee table and probably whatever else is in the news. So join us there. Who knows? We might get a wild Charles to appear. It would be great if he did, so that he can tell us how great
Charles
this
is always
coffee table
wild.
is.
Thank you very much.
How it really ties the room together. But other than that, I do happen to be leading the prosecution against one Lunchbox Warren who has slandered and besmirched the name of Tom Cruise. So if you do want to see me put him on trial,
Personal hero
of
Grace.
Oh, what can I say? Those teeth alone.
I mean,
Have
it's
you seen his
scientifically
performance on
proven.
Oprah's couch? He could not be replaced on Oprah's couch. But I will definitely be bringing the charges against Lunchbox Warren, and he must defend his slander.
And what the rest of us,
come
the
check that
jury,
out.
then? Is that what's happening?
Character witnesses. Don't
fair
worry
enough.
about it. You will be called. We'll get your statements. But yeah, we're gonna make sure that the proper ruling is laid down on this. Totally irreplaceable. Nobody else could show me the money. Come on. But yeah, that's about all I got going on. Other than that, stuff eventually. There will be community posts and polls for this March Hackness. Please ring the bell. Participate. Just click a button.
Guys, if you want to complain about who makes the March Hackness in the final 16, do your part and vote. If you can put that list up again. We have 16 this week. We're going to have another 16 next week. We need you to cut these down in half. Give us 8 of these names that you think are hacks. And next week, we'll have a fresh set of 16. And the first week of March, we will have the halves of these next 2 weeks, starting the final 16 off. And then us as a panel will be taking the tournament in front of your eyes. So it won't just be names on a screen. We'll be discussing who you chose. We're going to take your picks and discuss who is or is not a hack. And we might have some special guests like that trophy right there in Gray's image. But yeah, help us out. Otherwise, don't complain. Or do both, because that seems like it's...
Guy looks like he's seen some shit.
He has. Well, hell yeah. Lapsed.
Yes, sir.
You want to hit that button?
I do.
He used to love comics, now he just complains. Great